All right, all right. Welcome back to another episode. If you are new here, my name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is Mr. Josh Willis. How are you?
What's going on, man?
You ready to get this thing rolling?
Oh yeah, we finally got some sunshine clearing out of this hurricane we had today.
We're actually still kind of in the middle. Oh, do you have some sunshine out there? I've been in the office the entire time. So entered the morning hurricane, and I guess I'm gonna leave with some sunshine. Welcome to Florida, right?
The sun's out now. Finally able to put on the sunglasses.
For everybody out there, we're in Lawson Dunes, Haines City, Florida. What you're going to be getting is a community tour. We're going to cover the amenities. We're going to go over all of the fees. We're going to give you a home tour, and then we're going to map out the location. That way you can make a good judgment on, is this the place for me? Are these the guys for me to help me out or not? All right, so the HOA in this community is $49 a month. The CDD is $212 a month. They have a pool, dog park, playground, green space, and internet. And I know you may want to clarify on some of that stuff, but go ahead and hit me with it.
Yeah, so the fees are a little high in this community, but you're getting a lot with the amenities, and the biggest thing is the internet is included. So that's one less bill you got to pay.
Absolutely. I mean, internet is almost $200 a month nowadays. So
Yeah, the fees are eye popping until they throw that internet thing in there. Then you're like, okay, that makes it a lot better.
I do want to mention too before we roll on, you can get into this community for around 300,000 all the way up to about 500,000. So there's a good flexible amount of wiggle room in some of the prices depending on what type of model that you do want. This is an entry level builder, but it comes with a lot. And you'll notice with the exteriors, if you already haven't seen, they're very beachy, sandy exteriors. They really stand out when you compare them to some of the other entry level builders, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, for sure. And this what you're looking at right now is going to be where your amenities are going. And they were actually starting this the day after I was out there, and they should be up, ready, and ready to jump in the pool by October.
By October, they're going to build all that by October, man. I'm excited to see that. I would have went back the day after, like you said, you've recorded this, and then the day after they got started. I want to see what day one amenities look like. I wonder if they're just walking out there with shovels or just flagging the place down.
I imagine they've already got it all flagged out since they've already got the parking lot in. It's probably just ready to break ground the next day because they said October, so I mean they're going to be working fast.
So let me show everybody where we're at real quick. Here's Tampa. Here's Orlando, Davenport, working south to Haines City, and then we're kind of pushing a little east into Haines City over here. But you're still about 24 minutes away from Posner. Ton of shopping, almost endless amounts of shopping there. 40 minutes to Disney and about 50 minutes to the Orlando International Airport. Tell us what you know about this area before we roll into this home tour.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than it used to be. Used to Davenport was kind of a suburb of Haines City. Now it's kind of flip flopped.
Yeah.
Haines City is the suburb of Davenport. Not a whole lot of people know what Haines City is, but there's a lot of land. There's a lot of building going on. There's a lot of growth going on. There's a huge Publix going up across the street from this place. So, I mean, it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. This
Yeah.
place is one of those that you can buy low now and you're going to get your value later.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think you hit that right on the head. And a lot of people have been eyeballing Haines City. It's been on their radar for uh, people that are wanting to be near Disney, near Orlando, right? Like you're looking at your Winter Havens, you're looking at your Davenports, your Haines City, your Lake Alfreds. Haines City is one of those that are in the mix, right? So there's some pros and cons to all of those areas. What would you say the pro to Haines City would be if there's like a benefit to being in Haines City versus a Davenport or a Lake Alfred?
Well, I live in Haines City, as you know. The pro to me is you're still really close to get to that Posner, that I-4, the Disney, the theme parks for the kids, but I don't have that Davenport traffic.
Uh,
It doesn't take me 15 minutes to drive a mile down the road.
yeah, yeah.
Like it's just
Especially this
less
part.
traffic to deal with. Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
part's nice to drive.
yeah. But and I would definitely say the price points there as well. So like you're gonna get a more affordable price point. You guys have already probably seen it online. You've been looking around and such. So by the way, got any questions? You want us to do a drone tour of a particular lot that you're gonna look at, or a home that you're gonna look at, or if you want us to represent you during the inspection period, or even knock the price down, all of that good stuff that we talk about. team@morefla.com. If you look right underneath Josh's beautiful face down there, team@morefla.com. You can email us at any time. All right, this is what I want to do. I want to hop into the home tour, and if you have anything else about the community, then we can shout that out during the home tour portion. But tell us a little bit about this particular home that we're going to look at.
Yeah, so we're checking out the Valeria model today. This is going to be a 4.2, 1850 on the square footage, 2-car garage where you see those nice glass doors right now. And starting price of this is going to be around like 345.
Very nice. So very comparable. If you've looked at DR Horton Homes, this is their Cali model pretty much, right? Their Cali is like 1,800 square foot, 4 bedroom, 2 bath. But I think that you'll notice that there's just different features. First thing that pops off to me is the ceiling in here, right? It's the elevated ceiling, and when you go into the living space, you'll notice how much more space that you feel like you're in. So
So you look up, I look down. The first thing I notice the difference between the two is the LVP versus the tile.
yeah, very true. Very, very true, man. Do you prefer one over the other? I know what the clients think. I know everybody out there is like LVP.
I'm with them.
Are
I
you?
feel the same way.
Yeah. They make this stuff nowadays where you can get it wet. It's good for pets, right? Like it's like supposed to be scratch resistant. You can have your dog scratching and stuff. You can mop it easily. It's a lot different than the vinyl or the other types of laminate that they used to put on floors back in the day. But even the very first room that we walk into, you have this vaulted ceiling in here. So I don't know. I mean, at the price point, at the entry level, plus getting all the stuff that we can get with them, I think it's a good start to this builder, at least for the tour.
Yeah, and with this community, you do get a lot coming with the Casa Fresca Homes. You're going to get all your appliances included, plus blinds, which right off rip that saves a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they have some pretty nice incentives going. They're all inventory homes, so they're trying to close quick. So the homes they can close within 45 days, we can get you up to 20K in closing. You get 5.375 on your FHA loans, and you can use that 20K to buy it down more, and you can walk out of there with a 4.49.
Dude, that's
That's
huge,
pretty
man.
nice.
That's
That's pretty
very
nice.
nice. That is very, very nice. Here's what I would say to you all that are watching out there. I would write an offer. I think obviously if you worked with us, like we would look at this. There's two ways to go about it, right? Like if it's a very, very busy weekend and they have more room before they're closing out the end of their week or their month. Believe it or not, this builder actually works more on a weekly basis. We know that we have a little bit of insider information. Um, and as long as that particular home is not like being looked at by a lot of people, I would write an offer on this home. We can ask for a little more money on the backside. We might be able to knock the price down a little bit, but I think we'll really win if we can save you more money monthly. Honestly, I really, really believe that. But no, that's good. If we can get you under a 5, that's huge.
Oh yeah, that's big.
So all of the appliances, usually they do GE appliances, stainless steel. You're going to get some sort of quartz or, yeah, it's usually a quartz countertop that they do. And then the shaker style cabinets. They are smaller cabinets, but I mean, with everything that you're getting at the price point, I think it's still a really, really good deal.
Yeah, another cool thing with this community is on the dividing the houses, you have steel fences going down. So if you do move into this house, you don't have to fence the whole yard. You can take your fence right back to that steel fence they already have in the backyard, splitting the homes up.
Gotcha. Is it a steel fence? Like a
Yeah,
picket steel fence?
they're like black picket steel fences.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like that. Another thing to note about Haines City, in some of these communities, there's some undulation inside of the community, right? Where sometimes some of these lots will sit higher than others, but me personally, I don't know. I like it because it doesn't feel like Florida. Now, Haines City is a very small taste of that. Obviously, the more north you push, you get to see big hills and such. But I've always appreciated that about Haines City. If you were somebody that's at this level of purchase price, inside of your community, you get these retaining walls with some of the homes sitting up higher than others. I kind of like it.
Yeah, you definitely get that in this community that where they're divided. Some homes are sitting a little higher,
Hmm.
and I will tell you this from experience: the hurricane we dealt with today, I can promise you, ain't nobody in Haines City got any flood problems.
Oh no, yeah, because you're on a ridge out there. Yeah, you're on a ridge. You're going to be in good hands in Haines City. You're sitting a lot higher than most people. That's for sure. I mean, are we technically in a hurricane now, or is it a tropical storm still?
Uh, I think it made it into a hurricane before it hit landfall. I think it's a
Yeah.
tropical storm now, but
Mm.
it hit land as a Cat 1.
Okay. Look how elevated this is right here, right? Like the any other entry level builder for the most part, right? You're gonna have a lot lower of a ceiling, but this to me just like it's a good perk if you're buying at this price point. If you were to compare this builder to another builder at the entry level, all of the windows that you get, right? Three of them right here, plus the elevated ceiling. It's definitely a good perk. Um, I don't know. Are we going to be writing offers on this in this community if people reach out to us?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we do best is the negotiations.
Yep. Um, tell everybody about the process. I guess like when they do go under contract, are they asking for a particular amount in this community? Is it a case by case basis? What are they asking for?
Yeah, so with this builder, what they're asking for is the FHA and conventional is both going to be 3.5.
Okay.
They're asking for 5K at the time of contract, and then you have 30 days to come up with the rest. Now, it is not set in stone like we've said before. There's some wiggle room. It all depends on, how bad they're wanting to move this home, the foot traffic, all that. But there is wiggle room, but that's the kind of the baseline is 3.5, 5K up front, the rest in 30 days. Now, if you're looking this as an investor, all cash offer, then they're asking 10%.
Okay, gotcha. To hold, yeah. I mean, obviously, a little more at stake if you're not using their lender. So it's like, oh, another thing to note about Casa Fresca is they don't really have necessarily an in-house lender, but they just have lender partners that they prefer, right? And to me, I think that's good because there's some honesty in there. You're not working with like, if we were to go to DR Horton, you're working with DHI Mortgage. If you were to go to Landsea, you're working with Landsea Mortgage, right? Casa Fresca has 2 to 3 different lenders that you can choose from, shop with, and then you still get their incentive. And I think it's a little more, it just feels a little more, I don't know, like at least you have somebody on your side, right? On the lending side of things.
Got the nice lanai going.
Good
You can
size
see the
lanai.
flags whipping in the back. We
Must
was already
have.
getting a little winds from that storm out in the Gulf.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. So this is a pre-storm recording right here.
When I
Um,
threw the drone in the air out here, I was scared the wind was going to take it away if you can't see that storm coming in.
no, I've been there before. Those things they're pretty damn sturdy. You can throw them up in the air. They'll be okay. Um, I would say this: if you're somebody that is wanting to be near Disney, and you want the most affordable location near Disney, I would definitely say Haines City kind of checks that first box because I think Lake Alfred prices go up just a tad. Although I think there are some closer areas to Disney in Lake Alfred with less traffic, the prices go up slightly higher than a Haines City. So I would say Haines City is like the best near Disney price point that you can get, if that were to make sense.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
So
Haines City is definitely going to give you the most affordable options.
if you all are not subscribed, I'm going to encourage you to subscribe because besides these community breakdowns that we give you, we show you the tours of these homes and stuff, we're also coaching you guys up on what we do for our clients. Maybe you all can pick up, some tidbits here and there on the proper way to negotiate, what to negotiate for, what to look out for, because you got to remember these home builders, their job is to build and sell homes. And so what we do, how we step into the picture is we navigate through that. We don't work for the builder, right? Our job is to make sure that you get what you want. And never have we ever, we've always been paid by the builder. We've never been paid by our clients at all, right? So we've been able to knock prices down. We've been able to get better incentives and still get paid by the builder. So in my opinion, it's always been a no-brainer for somebody to reach out to us and get the service on top of Josh, boots on the ground, right? Putting the drone in the air for particular lots that people might not be able to see while they're away, out of state, out of town, etc.
I mean, we even work in hurricanes. What more can you ask for?
We even work in freaking hurricanes. What else do you have for them before we wrap this one up?
Uh, just the schools in the area. You got elementary, middle, and high school. all within 15 minutes of this community. So the schools won't be an issue as well. You also have, I believe it's elementary all the way through high school, a Christian school, probably 5 minutes down the road. So the schools, you have plenty of options around. Like I touched on earlier, you got that brand new Publix going up across the street, which is just going to add value to this area.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Because right now it's more of a 10 to yeah, maybe a 10-minute drive over to Publix. But if it's a 2 to 3 minute drive to Publix, I mean, it's going to be really nice for sure.
Yeah, you can literally throw a rock from this community to that new Publix.
You want me to test it out? I don't know, man. I might still have it in me, man.
It's going to have to be you because I ain't got it no more.
Okay, cool. So, hey, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We're growing pretty quickly here. We've been giving you content every single day for beyond 30 days now, and we're going to continue to do it. How far could we go? I don't know. We're going to continue to try to give you a video every single day until we run out of opportunity to do so. I don't know. But make sure you hit the like button for us, and we will catch you all on the next one.
Later.